Welcome back to part 7 of our little stream playthrough. I am, as you can see, dressed up for the challenge that I mentioned at the bit of the last episode. And yeah, we're pretty much good to continue. Should have gotten the buff by now, I'd reckon. And yeah, other than that, we're pretty much where we left off.
It's not like the USSA to have no
Only
plan for this potential outcome.
We have this girl here.
Yeah, I got a little of everything.
So, I was not aware of this, but apparently there are traveling merchants, which is not really surprising, but I found her hanging out at my camp, sitting there playing the guitar and just, you know, hanging around the area.
You'd think with all the monsters running around, we humans would get along better. Luckily, most everyone sees the benefit of trade.
So yeah.
What I got, you need. What you got, I want.
Also, another thing I noticed, they're unkillable. So, there's that. But yeah.
Clean up this.
We are gonna move on. We're gonna stop by heading to Foundation and check in with the settlers, just to check what we can say or do with the whole vault raid information dump. Obviously, at the end of the day, we're not gonna be friends with them, but we might as well check in and do this along the way, right? We could be friendly, just not too friendly. Can't have that. We got the vital equipment daily. See, I like this, the idea that we could go and yeah, I was just distracted by this one. That would be under dailies, right? Let's see. What's called vital equipment? Yes. Oh, we need to go talk to Ward anyway. Might as well do that while we're here then. Yeah, sure, talk later. But I like the idea that we could go and track down a thief and then kill them, try to extort them, tell them, hey man, pay me and you can keep it. Just put in a good word with your raider friends. That's pretty nice. Gives you some reason to do it, whether you're siding with one faction or the other, really.
I can't build as fast as Ward needs.
Right. What rewards do you get when you raid Vault with raiders? Well, I don't know. I haven't checked up on any of that stuff.
Finally, someone with the guts to help. Our medical team can't do without their multi-scope. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you.
Ooh, I do like money. Sure, sounds right up my alley.
Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters into the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is, but you'll have to wait until you're closer to get an exact fix on it.
Sounds alright to me. I'm sure I'll find them. But yeah, as I was in the middle of saying, I don't know what you get for the raiders. I don't know what you get for the settlers. I honestly don't care either, because I'm sure it'll all be tradable. So I can always do it on another character later on, if I want X rewards. Well, you know what, I'm hoping to finish the Raider playthrough today. So if you're really curious, maybe it'll pop up. I do want to see though, because I'm thinking, unless you lose a shitload of reputation with the other faction when choosing which one to side with, or outright going hostile, which I don't think you will, seeing as the NPCs are invulnerable, I'm thinking that it could make a lot of sense to just do a few quests for these guys as well, see what comes of it.
There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
Sorry, Paige. Just want to start out by saying you came across as a real dickhead. No offense, but I'm gonna give you a second chance. I was a bit biased because I wanted to side with the Raiders, but you know, if you can stop being a dick, I'm sure we'll get along, kind of.
You keep coming around. At this rate, we'll have to get you to build a house for yourself. Oh, wait. You dwellers have that whole camp thing going on.
Yeah, we sure do. Say I wanted to hire your crew to break into a vault. Could you do that? Do it, not that.
We're usually in the build, not break business. But sometimes you gotta demolish an old space, so... maybe. Why? Which vault are you talking about?
That's for me to know.
Then we can't really help, can we? Vaults have a lot of similarities between them, but they can be all kinds of weird on the inside. You want us to help? We need to know more.
It's Vault 79. Check out these blueprints.
Huh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it.
You get a cut. Just understand one thing. I'm in charge. Well, you can easily get friendly with them, I guess.
I can think of a few ways that gold could help us. So you just need someone to do a job, huh? Yeah, we know the drill. Long as we get paid, we won't have any problems. But let's talk practical before we sign on. The demo work for bringing down a vault needs serious equipment.
What do you think this gold could do for the Foundation?
It could be used to barter for all kinds of things we need. Supplies, better defenses, materials to build and expand. We could get a real foothold here, not just for today, but for the future.
You don't have something that can do the job already?
If it was just cutting, lifting, a little mortar work, we got that covered. But that's not what you're asking for. We need to find a weak point in this structure and bust through it. That means drilling into reinforced lead-lined concrete and steel. You find us something that can do that, we can handle finding the right spot to hit for you.
I know a drill we can use. The mother lode from Hornride Industrial.
That's, the mining conglomerate, right? Yeah, that might just work. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business.
Search Hornride Industries for a way to bust into the vault. Is that a main quest then?
Sometimes I look around and
if we start, like if we side with the raiders now, I wonder if this will just disappear. Or we can still do parts of it after we've completed the raid, vault raid with the other faction. Alright, so he's over here.
I'm kind of busy here. Make it quick.
What's everyone working on in Foundation right now?
Plumbing. Water is a big deal. Gotta bring it in, clean it up, distribute it. Then take it away and dispose of it. You can always tell a well-run town by the quality of its plumbing and water.
Alright, what can you tell me about everyone?
There's not too much to tell. Everyone does what they can around here. Even Davy lends a hand. That's not to say we expect him to be self-sufficient, of course. He's a kid.
He should be. If he can't carry his weight, you should just throw him out. What do you do around here?
Well, I oversee all the construction. I'm in charge of that much, at least. This place needs to get big and safe fast. Sometimes people need a little nudge, or a little encouragement. Or sometimes just a swift kick in the pants. That's where I come in.
So he basically busts people's balls, and that's about it.
We can always use more hands.
Yeah, I don't know about those.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Oh, this thought is interesting. Looked interesting. Must have been the lighting. Kind of just looks like a dumped down version of the pastor vestment.
I just need to rest my eyes for a bit. That's all. We all gotta listen, kiddo. The world's a cruel place. Pick up some family living here. It helps. I know, you're thinking, I've seen you before, right? You recognize this mug, don't you?
You're a famous author?
Was that a guess? What the heck? Maybe you have a deep-seated memory of me, buried within your psyche. Okay, I love it. Let's go with that. Ever since the war, I've been sort of scrabbling along, thinking of my books, making the best of it. I have enough time to write some more, and that's exactly what I aim to do. But in order to do that, I need a place to stay for a bit. And if you have a place, well, I would be happy to watch it for you. To tell you some stories. I'm a wealth of practical knowledge, kid.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna kill the settlers, but if he still wants to stay with me, like, that's fine.
I think I just might. Maybe just for a short while. Enough to catch my breath and rest my bones. Set out a comfy chair for me, will you? I need to pick up some of my things, and I'll be there soon. By the way, you can call me Gramps if you like. Everybody who knows me does anyway.
Why the hell is your name Settler Forager then? Or maybe he just has maybe he can spell different places and has different names.
In the snow.
Have you seen my tools? Never mind. I just spotted them.
Right. Just kind of wanted to look around this area for a little bit. Okay, I didn't realize you were gone, but welcome back.
Next week it'll be my turn on guard duty. I hate those late nights walking the walls.
Yeah, you know, guard duty would be a lot more fun and have to shoot you on it. But oh well, we'll take what we can get. Right, I'm just gonna go up inside with the raiders now, then we'll see if that quest is there afterwards. Otherwise, there might be a future semi-settler playthrough. I don't know. We'll see. Not too fussed. We just adopted a grandpa, that's about all you missed. That's about it, yeah. Yeah, he said we just adopted a grandpa while you were gone. Yeah. That's all that happened. Good old Gramps. Let's have a chat with him.
Daytime out there?
We got everything we need, so we're just waiting on you to make up your mind, 7-6. You ready to roll?
Warning, once you start the Vault 79 heist with the raiders at Crater, you won't be able to continue any quests with the Foundation settlers. Okay, maybe we should do those first then. Just to get the reputation up with them, I guess. Yeah, it would just be a hell of a lot of daily quests later on otherwise. So I guess we'll go and do that. How are you feeling about the Vault raid?
Pretty good, 7-6. With your plans, and the best damn crew I could ask for, I think we got a good shot at this.
Is everyone else ready?
Lou's already setting up explosives at the vault entrance. Gale's always ready. And for the amount you promised Johnny, he best jump when I say jump. So yeah, as soon as Lou gives the word, we're ready.
Alright. Well,
We got everything we need. So we're just waiting on you to make up your mind, 7-6.
She just interrupted me opening my map. Okay.
We got everything we need.
Okay, I'm just gonna back away from you, Mac. You seem to, really want to instigate a conversation, huh? Alright, let's just head down here then. Do the, settler quests. We're not gonna be too fussed about them, we're not gonna go into too many details, we're just gonna try and blitz our way through them. Hell, maybe I'll even use VATS again while we're doing these. Just to speed everything up a little bit. Yep, I'd agree with you, kiddo. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? I will say one thing, they don't look like raiders. Nah, I mean, they're not like raiders, right? As they keep saying themselves. So not traditional raiders. I should think from the later games. Or, well, I guess earlier games that are set in at a later time.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage, but well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
That we don't want to do. Find a church? No. Build his chair? Maybe at some point. Search. Salvage. For salvage in the dirt? No. Don't think so. Basement? Or? I don't think this gets us to the basement. Hi. This might just get us to the basement though. Why you don't have any background music? Well, I guess copyright would be a thing to worry about if I was a big channel, which I'm not, but yeah, just don't really have the need for any. You know what? You also have the privilege that you can put on your own background music, whatever you want to listen to. Isn't that great? Absolutely terrific. And you don't have to deal with my music taste if you don't like it. It's perfect.
User detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal. Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection. Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Miranda State and Safe Room access cards are required for entrance. Motherload follows.
Right. Guess we're going there then. That should be down here, yeah. Can you guys find all 6 Mirror Kings in this picture? I wonder. I've heard people say there's 3, I've heard people say there's 4, but they don't seem to be able to find the last 2. Safe room? I don't think that was there before. I can totally see though how if you're on a fresh character, Wastelanders just kind of naturally weave in with a lot of the quest lines. Since you'd have to actually go and acquire a lot of things.
Access denied.
Well, screw you, man. What the hell? Get an access keycard for the safe room gate. Sounds like a plan. Where do I do that? It says here at the ground floor. Ground floor doesn't make sense to me, but maybe it'll send us elsewhere. Okay, it won't let me leave and now I have to go to the top floor. Could have shown me that when we were downstairs. Kinda silly. Okay. I'm just going over here, I guess. Noted. No. It's not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Okay, I have clearly no clue there. Oh! Secondary passcode entry. Is that? It's been so long since I did all this Wandrite stuff. Why is there 2 of the ones? Look for clues to the passcode. Oh, maybe I should read this then. Or do we have another marker? We do, okay. So good then.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Commencing attack on hostile target.
Using your own birthday, that would be a pretty basic code for such a big company, wouldn't it? So I'd imagine that wouldn't be it. Oh, that was a medic. Should have let it heal me. Let's start with death. Okay, let's try her first day of work. Pennies. No. Is it really just his birthday? Are you joking me? Seems very realistic that an executive of a company that big would just use his own birthday as a passcode, wouldn't it? Use the access keycard printer. Okay, I guess that has nothing to do with anything here. No. Okay. Now, I don't care if it shows me ground level. It's still... Ah, right, there's also other stuff. I don't get why it didn't show me the upper level when we were in the basement, but... Oh well. Again, did someone spot all 6 Mirelurk Kings? Can we get in now, please? Thank you.
Area clearance detected.
Did she just move her hand?
Breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to safe distance.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a mannequin, and I thought it was a robot.
What now? This safe room is a lot less safe than I expected. Breach procedure?
Breach complete.
Now, wait just a minute. You can't just barge in here, robot.
Motherload.
Motherload? Oh, of course. I see. This must be some sort of failsafe directive now that I'm back in this area. How fascinating.
Why are you talking as if I'm not even here?
How is it that you can speak now? You didn't say anything when I came across you earlier out in the wild. You know, you're quite terrifying.
Are you talking to me or are you insane?
Loudspeaker is active and hardwired connection has been established.
Of course. You mustn't have a built-in device. I guess Daniel decided you didn't need a voice unless you were speaking to him. Typical.
Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright is not detected. Please provide a location for discovery and retrieval.
No. Father, Daniel, has been gone for a long time.
Confirmed. Fail-safe handoff must initiate. Dr. Penelope Hornwright, do you acknowledge and accept?
Well, you're one hell of a stray dog, but... yes, I'll accept.
Fail-safe procedures complete. Debug mode is now enabled. Doctor, please evaluate all secondary user changes before submitting.
Can we talk to you now? Like...
Well, that was exciting, to say the least. So, secondary user, eh? Who the hell are you? And what kind of changes is she talking about?
I'm the Motherlode's friend, but I need your help convincing her to do something for me.
Oh, really? What exactly do you need the Motherlode's help with? And as an aside, robots don't have friends, and don't need to be convinced to do things. If you want them to do something, you need to reprogram them.
If you keep that tone up with me, I'll reprogram your face. That would have sounded better if I didn't stutter out the words there, not knowing what to say. I want to use it to break into a vault. Well, robots can make friends.
Oh my, you were serious, weren't you? I'm afraid I don't have time to explain this right now. Perhaps later.
If you still don't have too many bullets in your face, sure.
Is that all? I assume from that Pip-Boy on your wrist that you're from one yourself. Feeling homesick?
You wouldn't joke about being homesick if you had to live in a vault.
Yes, because the alternative's been so kind to me. Look, nobody's having a good time anymore. It's literally the end of the world.
No. It's nothing like that. It's for the settlers that have returned to Appalachia.
I don't understand. What do they want with a vault? I saw Foundation on my way back into Appalachia. They look pretty comfortable there.
They don't want to live in it. It's a secret government stockpile from before the war.
There are plenty of government facilities in Appalachia. More if you head north. What's so special about this one?
The vault is full of enough gold to make things the way they were. A bit better, maybe. Don't you want to be part of that?
More than anything. You have no idea how long I've been alone out here.
Though we
So
probably
tell me,
can't put lead in her.
how do we do this?
The Motherlode can only go to specific places or beacons. So how do we work around that?
Well, I'll need a Pip-Boy for a mobile terminal. Not yours, don't worry. I'll need a full construction kit so I can add some extra circuitry. Also, I'll need something I consulted on years ago. A circuitry schematic that could have changed everything if we hadn't blown ourselves up.
Okay, I can get you that stuff.
I'll install an untethered communication setup while you're gone. That way, we can talk to her whenever and wherever we want. Like any other bot.
Right. Now that we got the level up challenge completed, that's a lot more comfortable. Right, collect the Pip-Boy construction kit and obtain the schematic. Where are they? They're literally still in this building. Okay. Well, you know. It's still showing me like both of them being here. But I have a feeling it's up here. It's just like last time, I guess. Typical loading screens. Anything up here? Okay, I guess we actually have to go to the ground level this time. It's kind of annoying. Figured it was just bugged. Okay, now it's not even here. Awesome. Alright, let's just go here. And do this. Of course it's in there. Where else would it be? Oh. We're actually closing in on level 400, sadly. Hey. They do too.
Intruder identified.
Just wish they would use more new and/or interesting locations. Thought this place was okay to go back to and all, but going back to here a second time, like, sure there would have been other places they could have put stuff. Downstairs or upstairs? I guess it was downstairs. Sneaky, sneaky. Is that behind us? Oh, that's a hut. Give me that.
Who's ready to have their ass kicked?
You? Clearly?
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Eliminated, sir.
Why do they keep politely saying sir afterwards? Yeah, of course I'm going to raid with the raiders. I'm just getting the reputation with the settlers as well. Because I very much assume that it's not like it's gonna take anything away from you with the other faction. Because they very deliberately set it up in a way where that would not make any sense whatsoever. As you can't really kill any NPCs of any relevance from the other faction. Oh wait, I don't actually need to go down here. Well, payback at least. Got my 11 lead as well. Trade secrets. Obtain the schematic. That's from Somersville. Might be that... I wouldn't be surprised if it is, at least, that robot store. Right. Let's get a move on. Oh, seems like it isn't there. I would be down the street. Oh. How are you doing? How about you? All good? Good. Stay down. Right. Doesn't seem like there's a basement, at least from the outside. Oh, that was kind of well hidden over there. Okay, trade secrets. Okay, let's just wait 15 seconds. Loot whatever we can in the meantime. Thank you, Nasak. Unless you talked to Kiddo, who said that like 10 minutes ago. And yes, loading screen. That's why it's so lovely to be doing this on PlayStation rather than PC, where the loading screens don't even take 2 seconds. Just shot right in my face. That's fine.
Okay, let's try your integrated voice module again. Can you say something, Motherlode?
What would you like me to say, Doctor?
Great. Thanks.
Great. Thanks.
Ah, good gracious. She's full of dad jokes. All right, I'll add full conversational protocols to the list. Ah, you're back. I've been busy working on the Motherlode's voice interface. Have those parts for me yet?
Yep.
Lovely. I had a chance to crack her open while you were gone. It's not good news, I'm afraid.
Bad news? What's the problem?
Well, it shouldn't take long at all to get the new guidance interface set up. However, while I was in there setting up her vocal system, I saw a lot of damage. I think she's going to need some new parts just to be safe.
What kind of parts?
Well, her data processing is extremely slow. Maybe it's not actually broken, but it certainly doesn't work. She'll need a better interpolator. She also needs a new sensor module and altimeter for sure. Something's corroded the contacts pretty badly on both of those.
Great. I love doing fetch quests over and over. It's so much fun. Where can I find them?
Salvaging. iBots are basically just flying sensor modules, and the altimeter could be salvaged from that ridiculous plane Father hung upstairs. I'm not sure about finding an interpolator, but I saw a robot that had a human brain attached to it near Robco. I would bet that unethical monstrosity has some serious interpolation needs.
Alright, I'll go get them then.
I'll be here working on her conversational skills, if you need anything else.
I'm sure I won't, but I'm sure that you just might. And no, I'm not doing the vault raid quest for the settlers. Or not the quest, at least. I'm just doing the pre-quests for the reputation before I go at it with the raiders. I mean, that's what I just started doing at least. But let me be real here. I'm already bored with the settler quests. It's just fetch, 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 fetch. The first raider quest was like track down a guy who wanted to commit suicide, and then you met this cool waifu-like raider with a fucking robot voice box, and you blasted your way through cave walls and avoided traps. And the equivalent for the settlers is just fetch this, fetch that, fetch something else. Hey, but you fetch another thing. It really... I mean, hopefully it'll get better, right? But so far it feels like they just put zero effort in with the settler quests. They're just effing boring so far.
Threat lost. Entering enhanced detection.
Right. Did not expect that assaultron right up the stairs. I'd say that's bullshit though. There's plenty of quests where it's like, go do something wacky, or like I just said in my current example, where you actually interacted with some characters that seemed just like remotely interesting. The only character in this quest so far is a ghoul, and you know, I love ghouls and all, but she just doesn't seem very interesting. She just ignored you until you walked up to her, and then she was like, oh, go get stuff. So that's kind of, yeah. Wasn't detailed or anything, but at least like in the other quest line, they actually had some background stories and stuff. She's just the executive's daughter, and she's a ghoul now. Like, woohoo, funny, interesting. Where the hell? Oh, it's up there, okay. Oh, thought I'd have to jump on it. Right. So there was Robco and the other stuff we're getting here, I guess. Let's just jump off the building, actually. Can't even kill myself right. Oh, you mean like all of them? Like, do you have any of the games already? Nassac? Because like if you owned this one on the PC version, you'd get the old ones for free with Steam if you link your account. And they prolonged that until, I believe, the 28th of April. So you basically get, I think it's 4 games for the price of one. Of course it moved. You know what? I said I might just use that again. And I just might. Select sensor module. Yep. Cute. And then the last one was east over by Rock. What's this? Get within tracking range. Ah, alright, that was the other daily quest that we picked up with the settlers. That's no problem. Can quickly do that. There's just one conversation and then we'll move on further east. This didn't used to be blue, I think. Pretty sure, in fact. I mean, it's low textured, everything's obviously still loading in, but could look like they redid some of this area. Well, I mean, they clearly did, because there's a Blood Eagle camp up there, straight ahead. So that's the same. Isn't that kind of weird? That the raiders have a hostile turret right next to them. And now they're scorched here. What are you guys shooting at? And how the hell did that thing survive? This could take a while. Alright, hopefully we're done now. Oh no, now they're looking at the roof. Let's see. That wasn't the guy though. How about you? Can I talk to you? This shit makes me want to actually kill them. Just to speed it up. Thank you. The fastest thing would just be to go up there. Polo. Oh, they removed the emergency staircase there. Stop. Hey. Since she was a named NPC, I assumed she would have like way more health. Wonder what kind of meat she makes down here. Just gonna pick up all this ceramic. Why the hell not? That is a lot of ceramic.
Oh, you're looking
hey. Bitch. What are you doing? Do we just have like an infinite amount of these guys? Because I just want to do my side quests or daily quests fast. Frank the Butcher. Okay. That's cool. Wait, is that the handmaid? Oh, they kept the handmaid here. That's nice of them. Can we talk now?
I know you want what I took, but we need it as much as they do.
Okay, pay me and you can keep it. Just tell
That's
your friends
a deal.
I can be trusted.
Good doing business with you.
Yay, raider reputation. Let's go over here. See, that wasn't a fetch quest, that was just an unnecessarily long quest because all the NPCs were aggro to one another. So here we just need to kill a roboplane. Should be fast and easy.
Unidentified intruder detected.
Actually, I might have aluminium, so I have 2 pieces. I do like my aluminium. What needs to be improved in Fallout 76? Well, I think that's a very subjective question. I think they need to... well, I mean, as long as there's all this beacon shit every second patch or so, like, just the economy of the game is going to be fun. And there's so many cheaters and scammers out there. And I mean, there's there are some things they can do to prevent it, and then there are some things where, you know, obviously if it goes through, it goes through. But I just don't feel like there's enough consequence for basically cheating outright in this game, as so many people do. I think they should just figure out some way to either, if they can't patch it out, at least track it and just ban everyone who's involved in that shit. That could be one thing. Another thing is PvP. It seems like every time they try and fix something, they break a lot more stuff than they actually fix. I like the idea that with what they did with VATS now, where you can still kind of use it for scouting, tracking targets, but you can't actually use it for damage, meaning people actually have to aim. The only issue there is that PvP is still broken because you can basically, well, it's not technically a one-shot, it's still the equivalent thereof. As you kill people instantly without aiming with either a fucking Tesla or laser legacies, Gatling plasma legacies. So I think they need to do things to fix that, whether it's just break those weapons to the point where they're useless, which is obviously not ideal, or make a separate game mode where they maybe nerf the Tesla and then they kind of run like seasonal survival, like maybe reset all characters altogether like every 2-3 months. Disable legendary effects, just triple XP in that game mode, and then have like a PvP focused game mode, maybe with some other modifiers like harsher survival conditions or a lot more enemies or something like that. I think that could be a great addition to the game. It's kind of a little personal expansion on like what they initially talked about, but that was one of those ideas that they just seemed to leave behind and just not touch, instead of actually using it to make the game better, which is kind of sad.
Thanks. I'll take those parts if you don't mind.
I guess I don't. Oh, I do mind actually. After this, I'm done fetching things. I love that they at the very least gave me the option to say exactly what I'm thinking.
Ah, noted. Well, once I get those pots installed, she'll be ready. Near as I can get her on short notice, anyway.
Alright, so I'll see you in Foundation then.
I'll head there, presently. Just need to grab a thing or two before I leave. Go over the debug stack from the pot install, too. So don't worry about checking back in right away. I'm fairly hopeful she won't have exploded. Reasonably sure she won't.
Okay, see you later. Now wait, I'll make sure to tell them you're coming so they don't shoot you. Okay.
Please. I'll wear a gas mask and head straight to whomever's in charge. Let them know that you're to blame for my presence. Ta. I'm sure Motherlode's going to have some issues for me to polish before your mission, but nothing I can't manage.
Just testing. 'Cause, yeah, first quest here was pretty boring. Because it just keeps showing me to the ground level, basically. Return to page is also ground level here. So that's just an elevator bug, I guess. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other little lingering bugs as well in the game, obviously. But having some kind of way to opt in or out of PvP is definitely needed. And having a lot more just hot PvP tuning in terms of numbers, even more so, is needed. Well, don't mistake this for me helping settlements. I'd still rather destroy settlements. I just want my my reputation up a little bit before I go with the raiders. And honestly, I was hoping they would have some interesting quest lines as well. Finding the kid and just going through the steelworks, I wasn't too interesting, but the other two raider quests were really nice, I think. I liked them. So I was hoping the settler ones would be interesting too, but so far it's just been really fucking boring, to be honest. Yeah, unfortunately it is. That's my whole point. I'm not helping this settlement out of joy or anything, just reputation. So no need to worry. We're definitely still siding with the Raiders. But hey, gotta give him credit though. When we came back to Paige this time, or well, last time since we literally just got here, he didn't seem like a dick like he did initially, so, you know. Nice, I guess.
You've secured our way down to the vault pretty handily, haven't you?
Yeah, sure.
I just can't believe your luck in finding Dr. Hornwright.
Yeah. No, it's nothing. I just did what needed to be done.
Don't be modest. It makes it even more impressive. All right. I've been working on the next problem we need to solve for busting into Vault 79. That doozy of a laser grid. I figure we got some experienced scavengers in Foundation already. Folks who know a thing or two about busting bunkers. Small ones, anyway. Thing is, before I even start asking around, our youngest scavenger pops up to tell me she's got it handled. Handled! Before I even told her the problem.
No, I've heard some amazing stories about
Okay.
You're a legend around
Can you be more specific? What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Sorry. I've been focusing on the problem too long. Tunnel vision. Let's see. Basically, the problem is that there's really serious laser grids. The kind you can't just cut the power to disable. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. If they lose power for even a fraction of a second, they'll lock the whole thing down for hours. Days, maybe.
So, do you think you can do it?
Honestly, maybe she's tougher than she seems. She's been with us for a while, so I can vouch for her loyalty at least. She said she has a way to beat the grid, so I'm inclined to believe her. Anyway, her name is Jen. Go talk to her, and I'll get back to work on figuring out a plan for these military-grade turrets.
Sure, why not? See, I mean, that's a good bit of reputation. So even if we're not siding with them, might as well get that up. I just really hope that the next quest won't be as boring. And hey, we got a Pip-Boy paint, so good, I guess. Worst case scenario, I can always sell it. So. But yeah, that was exactly my plan, to get the reputation up so I can get some good, or at the very least better stuff with the factions, regardless of which one I go with. Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that, even though I am definitely not going with the Settlers. But I still think it's sad though. I can totally see a new player who's doing all these quest lines just to actually progress with these and not having the fast travel points and everything, coming in here and trying to do the Settlers one and just losing their motivation to do anything.
Civilization is being rebuilt.
Really.
Right here in Foundation.
Because it's just fetch quest after fetch quest. I wonder if I'll actually be able to use the gold machine here when I side with the Raiders.
What the heck is a John anyway? I just don't get it.
I'm getting sick of potatoes.
Anything
They're
interesting?
easy to grow, but how about a little variety?
Yeah.
Build a lair out of garbage. Garbage from Sunnies.
No. Right. Talk to Jen. So that was over here. Oh, shit. She was talking about tunnel vision. I guess I got it. My bad. Sorry. I should not have left if I'd known that she was down there. Which I did not. Yeah, it makes sense. That you're locked in to the choice you make. They did say, however, that you could change your choice or allegiances, or however it was that they phrased it, down the line in the future.
Horn, right?
So.
Yeah, she's nice. Why?
Oh, no.
You got
no
a problem?
I just didn't know ghouls could be like that.
She's doing a lot for this community, you know.
She's doing a lot for the community, even though she just got here. So much.
You're right.
This person that has been here for an hour or two, maybe, she's doing a lot.
It is too wet to be outside.
There you are. Hey.
I take it you talked to Paige.
Yes. He said you found out about the job and wanted to help.
I did, and I do, yep. But there's something we need to take care of first. It'll be worth it.
Can't I just pay you?
No. I've been trying to find something for years, and I'm so close now. So, yeah, I'm pretty firmly set on this.
Fine. What can I help with? Please don't make me fetch things.
So, okay. Hilariously, I'm looking for something that is designed to be invisible. Untraceable. It's a suit that hides you from everything, even laser detection grids. Which would help out with Vault 79, right?
Nothing is completely untraceable.
Yes! Exactly. This tech allowed for other tech from the same origin to see it and report back. If the wearer wasn't where they were supposed to be... Bang! Right? Yeah, so we just have to get that other tech, which is easy to find by comparison, and check its logs. Which means that we need to go out and grab one of those jumpy little Liberator bots. Yeah, that untraceable spy tech. It's Chinese.
I know. I'll bring you a Liberator.
Alright. I'll see if we have anyone around here who can help out with the next part.
You do that. See you later.
Be safe out there.
Okay. Kill a Liberator and collect its body. See, it would either be the Vault or Watoga I would go to by default to kill a Liberator, so that suits me just fine. So I guess this is the quest where you get the Chinese stealth suit. If it's a reward and not just something you buy later on down the line. So that could make it worth doing these quests, even though the first quest was ugh. Oops. Oh shit, I grabbed the flyer too. Alright. Now we just return to her, I guess. Let's just get confirmation. Return with the Liberator, yes. So, there. So obviously it's not going to be this simple. It's not like, boom, done. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually have to fetch stuff before we can track down the stealth suit. Or maybe they'll just track it and then it's going to be a lot of obstacles in the way. Kind of hoping for that, to be honest. Because I'd rather not fetch stuff anymore. Well, I'll fetch the suit. I just sincerely hope I won't have to fetch a bunch of other stuff before I fetch the suit.
The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the weather's bad.
I just assumed we had to go down here, right? Just assumed so. Since she was down here last time. Help your team leader. Play together to kill creatures, overcome obstacles, and progress the team quests. Listen in on the team leader's conversations. Some actions, activating quest-related objects, engaging in conversations, picking up certain loot, can only be completed by the team leader. You're viewing the world through your team leader's eyes. Some story elements may be different while in this interior. Right. Why is it telling... Well, I guess maybe it's telling me that because I might team up with people in the future. But like right now, I'm in a private world and no one else is here, so... Seems like...
Thanks again for lending a hand.
Interesting timing.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Ah, hello again. Put that robot on my workbench, will you?
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
There it goes.
I'll be honest. I was hoping you'd have the motherlode just hanging around in your room, Penny.
Oh no, there's no room for that. Though knowing her, she may yet try to make an appearance. So, do you want the logs from this robot?
Did you see her teleporting?
Yep. Look for an entry that begins with 58 when you're in. That should list any entries related to our target.
These logs look encoded, but like nothing I've seen before. I see the numerical headers you mentioned, though.
The entry you're looking for would have been broadcast daily since about 11 years ago.
Tutti frutti?
Just read the stuff in brackets at the end when you find it.
Found it. The part in the brackets says BAI2, QUAN 2, YUAN 2, and then the number 7. I'm afraid that's all Chinese to me. Right. As in, it's actually Chinese. To everyone.
Oh, White Spring. Duh. Why 7, though?
Oh, 7th hole on the golf course, maybe. Wait, you don't... Do you?
What, speak Chinese? I mean, it's been a while, but yeah. Wait, so my mom's last known location was... a golf course? I don't get it. I can't imagine there's anything spy-worthy there. What the heck would she be doing there?
I mean,
are you
just
saying
an enclave
what I
bunker,
think you're
but...
saying?
Yes, they were spies. My parents were spies. They're both dead, all right? I was born here. I don't know about any of that.
No, I don't care about. I mean, you're looking for... spy gadgets? That's like a dream project. Can I see everything when you get back?
Sure? That'd be great, actually. It had this biometric encoding, and I think it'll work for a close relative like me. But, let's talk later. You said you're recalibrating the robot. To do what, exactly?
To find the tech if it's still nearby, and not shoot at anyone along the way. Maybe if you take it to the 7th hole, it'll pick up the signal again. I'll get the lab ready for when you get back. Be safe out there, you two.
So I haven't really noticed any, like, bad voice acting, per se. But I really like Jen's voice acting. Sounds like whoever did that got pretty into it.
Wow, I feel like we're actually finally going to find it after talking to Penny. I've never been this close. So, you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Really? All right. But before I go, I should probably talk to Paige. I can catch up with you later, but I want to be the one to tell him about my folks.
Alright, I'll head over there.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, don't forget our little recalibrated friend here.
Yes, I love dragging robots around with me.
Robotic. What a letdown.
Hey, Tutti Frutti. Yeah, just warning shots, so you don't get any crazy ideas. Right. This is the closest, from the looks of it. Those loading screens are almost long enough that you can pass out during one. Hey ghouls. So there's a Blood Eagle camp over there and a cave over there.
Alright, let's
that
get
are
this
near.
party started. Oh, Penny showed me how to send a transmission to your Pip-Boy directly. In case you didn't know why you're hearing my voice suddenly. I'm not a ghost, I swear.
How about you go ahead,
Like
little
the
liberator?
Liberator's homing in on the last known location of the tech now.
Because I need to adjust my
I
volume.
guess I don't need to tell you, since you're
Let's try increasing the effects, because I cannot hear what she's
unless
saying.
you left it all alone in the world to
Oh.
lose something. I'd understand if you did. Robots are slow.
Pip-Boy radio, maybe?
Oh, I talked to Paige, and we're all good here. He gets that we don't pick our parents. Stuff was always hard with him. It's been better with the Foundation crew. Whoa! Hey! Lots of new signal contacts. Are you coming up on Beijing or something? I'm getting suited up now. I'll head out as soon as I can. Just try to be careful out there, okay?
No, it didn't help. I can barely hear them. The deep. Let's enter the deep. Sounds pretty deep. In the deep. Deep.
Penny here. Looks like your little robot buddy blew up. Oh, well, you must have really given it a good conk when you found it. Usually these little guys stick their landings a lot better. Jen's already out the door, but it'll probably take her a while to make it over to you there, wherever you are. Somewhere below the green. You should look around. Never know what you might find. Bring back a souvenir for your best buddy, Penny, won't you?
My best buddy, Penny, the one I tried to kill? Sure. Hey, how you doing? Can you, like, maybe not? Where the hell are you? There. Huh. Communist ghoul soldiers have been underneath the golf course this whole time. Isn't it kind of amazing how... I mean, I get that they're ghouls, right? Because of the radiation from all the nukes that we dropped on the White Springs. But it's amazing that they didn't actually just outright die. So we got this whole little communist bunker down here. Just one for the scrapbook, you know. Liberators, you need to die. I'm not even gonna try to repeat what they said, because it's just gonna be culturally insensitive when I butcher stuff. This is probably from all the nukes. That being said, though, doesn't seem very radioactive to me. 0 rats? Maybe I built some tolerance myself through all those mutations. Can we just enter here through the front door? We can. That's pretty nice. I see. Just can't hit you. Apparently, but I did see you. Are you going left or right? There's a lot more shots than we should have used there. But see, this is cool. That first quest was so goddamn boring and tedious. I almost didn't even want to continue helping the settlers for a bit. But this quest seems cool. So we need to go downstairs, I guess? Yeah, it's downstairs. Which means obviously we're heading upstairs first, just to have a look around. PRC motherload access key. Thank you, comrade. Thought someone showed up behind me as he was leaning on the chair. Oh shit, I picked up stuff I shouldn't have. Wait, are you the commander? Why is the commander back up? How many commanders do they have? Well, this guy didn't have a key. Maybe they just had to. Maybe that was a bug. I don't know. I'm not gonna check everything here. Oh, there was another door, wasn't there? Yeah, I think there was.
Don't! I don't want to fight.
You're probably her mom, aren't you?
I don't want any trouble. I'm here against my will.
You don't look like a prisoner in that spy suit.
Yes, I can see why that would be confusing. Not all of us have the luxury of choice. They threatened to kill my family if I didn't work for them. From what I have overheard on these listening devices, you are working with my daughter. She's on her way here, right now. I didn't want her to have to witness the inevitable. But here we are.
I guess we can ask her some questions.
So then ask them.
Why didn't you just leave after the bombs fell?
I did. They tracked me down with tracers in my gear years later. I thought everything was all over. That the governments were all gone. That I was free. If I had known, I would have thrown it all away and just hoped for the best. I thought holding on to it would save my life. But I was wrong. So wrong.
So you were a spy before the war too?
Yes. I was trained from childhood to do this job. It's all I knew. I never chose any of this. It was either follow orders or die.
Cool. So you're saying you were following orders, huh?
Orders and a lifetime of being shaped to think and be what they wanted. I didn't question it. Because I didn't know there were other ways to be. To think. We were lied to. But people here were also lied to. Once I could see the puppeteers, I wanted nothing to do with any of it.
Right, so what is this place? Why are you still down here?
This is a listening post. Our mission is complicated to explain. Unless you know what's going on next door, I could tell you more. If you let me live.
Next door? That's the door I thought I missed. I'll have to go and see them. That's all I wanted to know for now.
Fine.
Next door, that could also mean the Enclave bunker. Right, we should wait for Jen to get here before continuing this conversation.
This ends the same either way. She shouldn't be long now, based on the proximity warnings on that console.
So is she gonna blow up?
There you are. I'm here. I caught up. Ma? 你真的是你吗? 你还活着呢? Wait. How can you be alive, Mom? Why are you here? What is this place?
Jen, why would you come here, you foolish child? You need to leave.
We came here looking for your corpse. I needed a suit, but I buried Dad with his years ago. I couldn't get it off. He was killed in it. I didn't know you were alive down here. How could I? You left. Just don't move, okay? I'm trying to think of a way where you walk out of this. Where we don't just kill you along with everyone else down here.
Don't look at me. I have nothing to do with this. Okay, fine.
This is... I can't believe what's happening. I was certain that they killed her, but here she is, working for them? It's too much to consider.
Yeah. Just need to spy tech. The rest of it doesn't really matter.
No, you're right. She abandoned me. Let me think she was dead. And for what? Misguided patriotism. Yeah. Let's just get the suit and go. She's been dead to me for a long time. If she really just wants to be alone, then that's her choice. We'll take the suit and go.
If I give you this suit, then they'll come for you. And they'll find me. Maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. They will kill me for it. I don't care if I die. I may as well already be dead. But they will also kill Jen. And I can't risk that.
I feel like this could be like a boss battle, might be exaggerated, but like a stealth boy battle if we don't convince her. Well, the outcome might be or remain the same. Avoiding death now means you'll at least have a chance to avoid death in the future, you know.
That's right! I get that it's hard not to assume things are hopeless, but you've been trained to hide. You should at least try. I can help you, if you let me. So, how does this work? How can we save you? Let's figure this out.
I'll have to go into hiding and destroy the suit. They're tracking it. We might be able to shield the signal from the suit once or twice. But are you willing to give it up after using it? We don't have much time to decide.
Without having seen the device, I can't be sure, but it might be possible for Penny or I to create tracking countermeasurements. Countermeasures, sorry. Penny or I. I just put on unyielding gear and now I'm a genius, okay.
You're probably right. I don't want anyone to be in danger because of it, but I trust both Penny and yourself to find a way. I'll finish up here and then meet you back at Foundation, okay? I need a moment.
Thank
so am I
you
gonna get the suit or
for
what?
Sparing my life.
Am I gonna get the suit though? Don't just smile at me. I want the suit.
I never expected to be reunited with Jen, my treasure. I'm still very worried, but thank you for your part in this.
As long as I get that suit, fine.
I'll meet you back at Foundation.
Okay. We're just gonna have a look, see what's behind the doors here. Which is probably nothing. And then we'll just fast travel back there. But see, as quick and easy as this was, either part or the entirety of this quest really, so much nicer than the first quest. Oh, it's just the exit, I guess. Or is it? Hey, Motherlode. I guess it is the exit. How you doing, Motherlode? Okay, let's travel. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Are you telling me to hydrate? How dare you tell me to hydrate? Okay, I'll drink some water for you. There we go. I have now had some water. I hope it's fine. I hope you don't need me to drink in game too. Although I'll do it anyway. Just did fast travel. Thank you. I know. Oh shit, I'm pretty sure I just fast traveled to my camp and not Foundation. I already drank in game, so joke's on you. Alright, since we're at my camp anyway, I'll just scrap and put my stuff into scrap box. I'm gonna drink more water. I'm fully hydrated. I don't need no more. Hey, yeah. I think the Death Ball likes the music. You want to see water to burn? Does that mean like you want to see water and then you want to burn, or do you want to see water burn? Like Greek fire? Why? Wait. That was weird. I saw the sack hood, and then I saw the sheep squash outfit. I saw both of these pop up over here as I was scrapping weapons. Like just the picture of them, not the name of the item. Wasn't sure if I was just accidentally scrapping stuff through my or stuff in my apparel section, but that was weird. Must be some kind of visual glitch. I heard about people claiming that people were buying stuff directly from their stashes through vendors, which I would assume is why, like the real reason, really why they disabled that. At the very least to look into it. And maybe that's related to just things popping up in the wrong place. Like I just saw. I don't know. Could be nothing as well. Could just be bullshit people made up. Just to have something to complain about. Hard to say. Now let's go get that ghoul undressed. Oh, did it? It was supposed to sound weird. But let's do it regardless. Maybe a little bit because some people out there might have some weird fetishes, but mostly to get the stealth suit. Right. Let's go get this done.
And if we can get the flock big enough, we can add chicken to the menu.
Hey, I got the suit. Looks like we're good to go.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Sounds good. And hey, thanks again.
Am I gonna get the suit though? Like for real, am I gonna get the suit?
What's up, Buttercup?
I want my goddamn suit.
See you around.
Okay, that's Penelope. Where's her mother then? Don't try anything, Tutti Frutti. I'm watching you. Her mother must be somewhere down here, right? If they were like going together. Get a chance for reunion and all that stuff.
So I saw Jen and Penny are working on that stealth tech. Guess it's time we talked about those laser turrets, huh? The blueprints don't exactly list the spec sheet, but there's a lot of install ports and wide open space. Penny started calling it the Grim Reaper's Hallway. I had to reach out to some specialists who've been shadowing us since the pit. They've agreed to meet, but they want to talk to you first.
Yeah, I know. We can use all the help we can get.
All right. Just so you know, these people are, rigid when it comes to how they contact each other. They have this whole signaling thing they do. I'm gonna mark a spot on your map. Go there and wave the flag. The old stars and stripes. That'll let them know you're the one. They'll tell you what to do from there.
Wait, are we talking about the Enclave here? Because they're my buddies. Maybe you should drag you along to sing the national anthem while we're at it.
You can't handle my dulcet voice. Get out of here.
You get out of here.
Who would have thought a liberator would have led to all that?
I would. Yeah, you better back off. Right, we got a note from Jen, and we got the plans to craft a stealth suit. Boom! You know what? That durability joke right there, that's actually pretty good. The hell are you on about thanks to you? You haven't done anything. The biggest contribution here was probably the joke Ditz just made. Right. Let's go wave a flag at these guys. So I'm assuming the Chinese stealth suit is probably not an Under Armour or an outfit. Right? I'm assuming it is most likely an actual armor. Yeah.
Oh, what the heck is a John anyway? I just don't get it.
Chinese stealth armor. Blend in with the environment while sneaking. So this one works while sneaking, meaning not just while sneaking and sitting still. So kind of like the old one. That's sweet though. Not gonna lie, that is pretty sweet. Are you fucking joking? Look at the value here, 24,300. I don't even know, I think you might not even be able to sell this to a vendor because the value is maxed so high that you can't actually do it. Let me just... have a look. Because if it caps out at 1400, then you can just craft one of those and then sell it for a full day's worth of caps. Chinese stealth suit, right? Okay, so it doesn't pop up in your list. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, all my stuff is more or less at the top. Oh! It has 1000 rad resistance. So it's basically like a legendary hazmat suit with relatively high damage resist. So you can just use this in a nuclear or in a nuke zone. Let's see. Boom! 1000 rad resist right there. Meaning I'm probably not going to use power armor anymore, I'm just going to use this. Of course, without my weapon rate reductions, as you can see, I'm carrying a little bit too much. But that's cool though. Just basically like a 3-star legendary hazmat suit with double the route resist and a lot of extra stuff. I think it's double, at least. Right. Sidetrack here. Duty calls. Let's hop over here. I mean, you can use power armor, what are you on about? You just can't use the Chinese stealth suit in power armor, which would be not only broken, but also just ridiculous, because it kind of defeats the whole point of the suit, right? Unless you really, like, if it's made from some of that really stretchy leather, maybe you could slip a power armor inside of it. But good luck getting out of that. I didn't know that about the stealth suit, though. That it was like a hazmat suit, basically. That's nice. Really fucking nice. I mean, you can't use armor while wearing... No, that's what I just said. That would be ridiculous, because your armor would be inside of the power armor. So it wouldn't matter if you would be invisible, because you have armor on top of it. Yay! Go America!
Make your way due north towards the hill. You'll see a concrete bunker. We will be watching your approach carefully.
Okay, sounds good to me, man. Don't electrocute me with all this stuff. Oh yeah, I was here yesterday, killing a legendary. Not gonna bother picking up the blood buck for bosses. Alright. So there's at least 4 people in here. Hey, you guys free state? Oh, who's a good doggy? Probably not you. My death claws are better doggy.
Oliver Fields, Captain, United States Army. Now that we got the pleasantries out of the way, I have one question for you. Why the hell are you planning on stealing America's gold reserve? Uncle Sam not give you enough hugs and kisses while he was keeping you safe in that vault?
Hey, in case you didn't notice, America's over. Kinda got bombed.
Don't you know a lick of history from before the war? We've always been forged in fire. Maybe we got a bit burnt this time, but I can't believe it's the end.
Well, sucks to be as dumb as you then. We want to use the gold for a new currency, create a real economy.
World ends, and suddenly every Tom, Dick, and Mary thinks they're in charge.
Yes.
What makes you so special, huh?
I can put you in your fucking place. I'm the mayor of Watoka. I'm a fire breather. You know, you'd either go with I'm a member of the Enclave, we are the government, or, as I will probably do, I command Appalachia's nuclear arsenal. I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Seems to me that a lot of people around here have access to that arsenal. It's a fact that I'm not overly fond of.
Jeez, you don't have to talk it down like that. I'm a member of the Enclave. We are the government.
You joined up with that Modus guy, huh? He contacted us when we started poking around here. Thompson, what did you say he reminded you of?
I said he reminded me of the Galaxy News radio announcer, but, like, obviously evil, sir.
Well, that's just... I know what happened to Lieutenant Taggarty. Who gives a shit? I know what happened to someone. Yeah. I'm ready to knock your jaw off, that's who I am.
You came here looking for my help. But you seem like a person with a mission. So let's hear it. Do you know what your vault's primary mission was? Not the Rebuilding America Bull, the real mission.
Lie at 12 charisma. We were training attack hamsters. They died tragically.
Whew. It sounds like Vault Tech sure did a number on you. Well, sorry for your loss. All right, people. What do we think of this Vault Dweller? Radcliffe, Thompson, Lucky?
I mean, I give anyone who doesn't shoot it as bonus points, so checks out to me.
Yeah, holds up with everything we were able to recon. Paige wasn't lying, at least.
Lucky likes me.
All right, looks like you passed the test. Now let's talk about this Vault 79 you're so keen on breaking into.
There's a battery of high-end turrets we need to get past.
Oh, we know all about them. Luckily, Paige gave us enough info to ID the problem. Sergeant Radcliffe, you want to take it from here?
We're dealing with Robco's semi-autonomous immobile weapon platform. Only used for special government procurement. Extra thick ballistic shielding, plus reflective paneling, and internal temperature regulation. Even has built-in air fresheners. But can your new buddy Radcliffe beat him? Of course he can. Just need a little help from the source.
Anything you need, just tell me.
Seeing as we have a good feeling about you, I say we work together on this one. You and I are going to meet up at the Robco Research Center down near Watoka. See if we can find the equipment I need to bust through those turrets. And we better hope we do, because my only backup plan is politely asking the turrets not to shoot us. And that never goes well.
Shit backup plan then. Alright, Radcliffe, I'll see you there.
It'll be fun. Forget the theme parks. There's nothing like scavenging a research center.
Dismissed.
Come on, just make the best of it, people.
What's that smell?
Lucky. Was that you? Ew, yeah, you better walk away. Right. Let's head down here then. I will be right back while we load. I need to turn on some lights. The lights are all turned on, the entire room is lit, and we're still loading. Efficiency, right? I mean, not the game and the loading screens, obviously, but... You still alive? It's crazy. Transitioning from one loading screen to the other. Right. How you doing, Ratcliffe?
Hey, you're not dead. Oh, Thompson a cold one. Remember, we're looking for military research projects. General rule, they keep the good stuff in the back.
Okay. Are you coming with, or are you just gonna stand there?
You hear something?
Yeah.
Smell that? Opportunity. And also, shorted out electronics.
Ha ha. Right, come with me. Or stay there, I don't care.
Here we go. Skunk. Design's gone wrong. Dive's gone down.
Ah, that one was not as friendly as well. Curious. Oh no. Apparently I'm hungry. And I can't eat robots. Oh, got scorpion steaks that are about to expire. Perfect. Alright, so good stuff in the bag. Let's have a look in here. You can look in here while I'm doing this. It's pretty cool. I have a feeling that guy up there isn't too sneaky. Let's see if that's probably isn't relevant to this. Okay, who's shooting at what out here? This is getting annoying. There we go.
Look at that. Just needs a brain. And clarification, I'm not volunteering. Couldn't work my magic with those pincers anyway. They probably got some brains in
You don't
storage
say.
somewhere. That seems like a very them thing to do.
Is this on? Guess it was on. Right. So, I guess that's what we need. And we just need to find some brains. Wait. Oh, glass, okay. Gotta get that 556 ammo somehow. That's as good a way as any. Okay, that's off. That's off. That was on. Goddamn camouflage. actually thought that one might have led to Appalachia. Oh. I think this is one of the places you could enter from in the past. I feel like I recognize that room at least. Right. Please tell us it's within the facility, not that we have to go and fetch something else.
Research team jarred their brains. Oh, I wonder how that went over. Good news for us, though, right? Just need to get one of them up and running.
Find a suitable brain in the facilities wing.
I really hope you're well accepted.
Sorry for shooting you in the head, literally.
Welcome to the Roscoe Research Center, where we do things little children absolutely don't need to know about.
Is that? Oh, okay, possum. Right, okay.
Dr. Clara Song, PhD, will be your guide.
I've never done the possum quest in here.
The author of Robotics Have Been Announced. Our tour guide. That's right. And since you scouts are such trustworthy young men, I can show you all kinds of interesting things the public doesn't know about. Now, off we go. Meet me at the first stop. Try to learn something for once.
No brains in here either. Brains?
Intruder.
Brain doing that. The person in charge will be an obvious one. Speaking as an old boot on the ground, never hurts to look one or two rungs down the ladder.
Hostile target.
If I have 8+ intelligence, I can just learn about the brain by looking at it. Okay. It's possible for a brain to radiate sadness. This one does. Okay. You know what, let's just take Gina's brain. I like Gina, even though she's sad. Alright, while he's doing that stuff over there, just, does he need to do it? Then I need to go and help him. Come on, man. He just ran to me and then he ran back. Basically, just back into the bathroom. Can we continue, maybe? Come on. Don't get stuck on boxes, just come. Jesus Christ. Oh, right. Okay, we need to prep the brain. I was so distracted by this guy doing random stuff. That's downstairs. Alrighty. Gina, base, and acid.
Better find some instructions first.
Brain prep.
It was smart enough to write the settings down at least.
Set it to 7, just neutral like pure water. Brain is happy.
Where?
Okay, let's adjust the pH value then. Let's set it to 7. Not too base, not too acidic.
Sounds like we tripped the failsafe. Guess that wasn't the right setting. Try again?
Well, that's right at least. The pH value. I guess we need... Oh, okay, there's more notes. With the time and the temperature, I guess. Oh, cycle book. Nice. Since you always burn the popcorn, this should be set to just free. I don't want to smell a burnt brain again. So that's the time. Yes, it could also be the temperature. For the time, okay, so it was the temperature. Last time set the brains to 4, no higher. You don't want to burst them. Okay. Okay. Okay, one set free, no more than 3. The other one set 4. I'm not sure where the Celsius is. Okay, it says 41. So let's just try like this. Yeah, it's just having a high luck skill. Jeez.
This place gives me the creeps. Desk job.
Oh, we need to find a dome now.
Movement detected.
Please.
That kind of makes sense.
Free fire. Oh, it's right there.
If only we can stealth, that would be great. Where's the legendary? Don't think I killed it, and it didn't sound dead.
Hostile is still.
There we go. Yoink. Visit next tour stop. Let me just turn that off. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Let's find some domes. These were the offices, I think. I have no idea where I found that. Hey, get out of my face. He looks very happy, doesn't he? I'm like his best friend already. The fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Nothing shot me or anything. I just instantly died. As much shit as people give this game, I've never seen anything that weird happen before. We have some kind of secret laser grip that no one knows about. See, that's fair enough. If that would have killed me, like, that's fine, right? Obviously that didn't kill me either, that did like no damage. So why the hell did I just fall over dead?
I have to come back to that later.
I don't know what you're on about, man, but sure. You do that. It's not like you can pick something up and bring it with you. Well, we got the dome at least. But, yeah, that was a very strange experience, let's say. Now, I don't know how the hell we got the brain into the dome, but I do. Not gonna lie, I don't even remember why we got here in the first place.
No! You can't bring me back. I got away. Why are you doing this?
1 second, let me just adjust your dopamine and serotonin settings. There we go.
Wow, thanks. I feel so much better. You can't imagine how much stress and garbage I've had to put up with around here as an intern.
Oh great, we got the intern. Maybe I should have looked at the brains in a little bit more detail. You're going to find a way to bypass the experimental turrets, or I'm going to disassemble
You don't need to get mad. I definitely want to help destroy those turrets. They destroyed me, after all. I put in a bug report ages ago, and she never fixed it. Said it was part of the design. So I can just fabricate tools that exploit that weakness. No problem.
Awesome.
Wow. My robot body doesn't seem to experience pain. That's different. I can't feel anything, actually.
How about those two?
Where the hell is he? Oh, he's down here. Oh, great time for me to do that. Why would it tumble that way? Feels like a slightly buggy place with a hole. Ooh, vertical trace. Hey, girl.
Okay. So we're gonna hijack the command communication signals to just shut it down. No need to overcomplicate things, right?
Yeah,
good.
No.
Easy is good. We like easy.
On me? Let's see. 3,000.
I guess that's it. If you don't need anything else, I'm gonna just sit
I think I have like 100,000 on a weapon wheel. Maybe not quite as much. Maybe it's only like 80 now.
Feel better,
Traded some of it.
Or just keep staring into the meaningless maw of existence. Gina? Oh, she's doing it. She's all in. Let's get out of here. Bye, Gina. Well, lead on. I've got you 6.
Are we done with Gina? Oh. I wasn't expecting.
Whew. Let's rendezvous back at the home base.
Shoot,
This place is creeps.
Yeah, I'm using 38. Considering how shitty 38 cal is, I'm thinking might as well just use that when you have a weapon that's good enough to get away with it. Just keep all your other ammo reserves for PvP. I just started running there in a random direction. You know, if you craft lots of 45 ammo, which I've did for like a year, then that's fine. But like if you're running low on it because you're using it all the time, not quite as fine. So I tried to mix and match so that I didn't use the same for PvP and PvE. I mean, once you're level 50 plus, you can pretty much one-shot anything with almost every weapon in the game, provided you set up your build right. And some weapons you obviously don't even need to do that. So, it's easy enough, I find. Hey, happy man. How you doing?
Sergeant Ratcliffe reports that you procured the tools we need.
You're the unhappy man.
I'm impressed.
Never mind. He followed my lead. I expect that from the rest of you.
As long as you don't try to lead us over a cliff, I don't see that being much of a problem. Page, Dr. Hornwright, that hyperactive communist kid, and now us. You sure picked a strange team, but you've shown that you can follow through. I'm convinced you'll actually pull this damn thing off. We'll be packing up and heading over to Foundation. No sense coordinating from two places. Eager to get this done, so let us know when.
Right.
Come on, just make the best of it, people.
You're literally the only one not making the best of it, dude. Right. So, we are gonna go to Foundation, grab whatever rewards, get the reputation, and then I guess we're done up until the raid the vault part with both factions, and we're obviously gonna go with the raiders. This third quest for the settlers was okay, but nothing too special, I'd say. The second one I really liked, and the first one was just damn terrible. And I can imagine that being way more terrible if you actually started out as a fresh player and had to do the whole Hornwright quest from the base game just to get access to certain things. And you're right, he didn't even look at me. Seemed like a pretty rude guy. I mean, he didn't actually show me enough respect to go along with my request until I threatened to punch his jaw off. So, you know, it's just the kind of guy he is, I guess.
Is it yins or yous?
But hey, we've done, I guess, 5 missions, 2 for the raiders earlier, and then 3 for these guys now. And my weapon is only now almost breaking, so that's pretty good. Probably fired like 1,500 or 2,000 shots, something along those lines. Hey.
You really know that whole over-deliver mantra, don't you? Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay. We got the crew and the equipment. All that's left is to get to work. You let me know when you're ready, because once we start, it's gonna be real noisy.
What you found down there was kind of strange.
Are the specialists here yet?
Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay.
Assume you had other specialists since you just literally told me that 1 sentence ago. Right, any other preparations we can make?
No, we're already here. You've built a team, and we're all just waiting on you to lead it. Just let me know when you're ready.
Nice work at the Robco factory.
I have the option to lead my own team, or to run with the raiders and have them take most of the cut.
We're all waiting on your word. No use just... We're all waiting on your word.
Oh, I didn't even see
no
the
use
legend
just
there.
sitting around, right?
No, I don't want to side with Foundation. Psh, it's just helping you guys out so I could go with the others. Right. Let me just have a look at the weapon we got.
Understand why
I think
we
it was
can't
called
get a few more
A
Sonnies
something.
to do the boring jobs.
Anti-armor refined old gods 10mm SMG. Is that like a slightly different color on the back of it? I don't even know if it is or if that's just the default one. Just aside from that, it just looks like a normal 10mm SMG to me. With anti-armor, which makes me question why it says old gods in it. Because what's the point of that? I mean, it looks good, yeah, but it also just kind of looks like a normal one.
Did you drink the inoculation yet?
Doesn't seem to be anything too special about it.
Why? Was it optional?
Doubt it, unless you want to get all scorched up.
All right then. Good thing I did that already then.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys drank my blood. Real good shit.
I hope those tools do the trick.
So, let's just... Siding with Foundation? Ah, it's not gonna happen. Let's just disable that. So, gonna head back to base. Gonna scrap my stuff. I'll probably just do that off stream. I'll take a little dinner break probably, and then I will be back to finish the quest line, doing Vault 79 with the Raiders. I don't actually know if there's anything past that. I would guess not. Like, nothing too major at the very least. But we'll see. Might be some stuff that they just never spoke about to avoid spoilers altogether. But, yeah. That's what we're doing when I'm done. So, as I usually say, boy, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, or at least keep an eye out if you want to follow the actual breaking into the vault bit, which we're gonna do in, yeah, just a little bit, I reckon. Until then, have a good one.